Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name is Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
I'm with my neighbor, Brent, my co-host, Brent. Good friend, brother and son, all in one. How you doing, Brent?
I'm good, Dave. How are you this morning?
Good.
Wonderful.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Peggy. Jim, how's it going? Down in Arkansas. Hello,
Mom Marion, Brent says hi.
You can call her Corky if you like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that a nickname?
Yeah, it's an old nickname.
Oh, really? I don't know if I knew that.
People don't use it as much as they used to, but
Yeah.
up on Rhino Table, she was Corky.
I see.
And
Okay.
probably other places as well.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that, but we won't go in for that right now.
Okay.
Hope you folks are smiling, looking out the window this morning. I know that it's not raining hard, but it is raining.
Hey, right now we'll just take damp.
Yeah.
You know, at least that's a step in the right direction, isn't it?
Yes, and we have a pretty good chance throughout the day today and tonight of accumulating some moisture. How much? I've not really heard any predictions on that, but as long as it's wetting things down a little bit, it's a ray of hope and hopefully kind of opening up the gates a little bit so we can get into a more traditional spring here. But this is a good start here on this 29th day of April, next to the last day. We're going to get some April showers, finally. So that makes us feel good. Hope makes you folks out there feel positive as well. The wind is going to blow, but hey, we should be used to that by now. That's not going to back down. So some of that rain's coming already, light rain's coming to us sideways this morning, but it's coming. So keep on smiling. Maybe we'll get some more.
That'll work.
Now, the powers that be that made the decisions on when to have track meets, especially the one you covered yesterday, hats off to them. What a beautiful day. 83 degrees yesterday, no real wind to speak of. Perfect day for a track meet. You don't get that very often.
No, it was just absolutely gorgeous. And I think that, to be honest, I think Mother Nature was the star of the show. I think that was what was being commented on more than anything else yesterday. But right along with that were great performances by our area kids who competed in the Mid-Nebraska Activities Conference track and field meet. They had the MNAC boys golf meet that day, too. What a nice day to play golf.
Yeah.
So hats off to everybody who competed in those. If you want to look at results, we got them posted for you, and we'll have the reports running during our sports reports at noon and 5 today as well.
Very good. Traveled over to Callaway yesterday evening to pick up some stuff we left behind at the event, and I was told that they'll probably have a little presentation at the school today on what their totals were for their walkathon on Wednesday. So that continues to be talked about there and how beautiful the weather was for that event. So we got two real fun events in, and now it can rain.
Yes.
I'm sure.
It can rain. There's still things that are scheduled for today and tomorrow, I know, in the sports world, but I don't think anyone will complain too much if it's canceled because of rain.
Right.
So we'll just kind of see what happens the next couple of days.
Was going to mention it yesterday, but we didn't get to that part of the show. The NFL draft began yesterday.
Oh.
And it's all the top 5 picks, I believe, are defensive players.
Yes, I believe that is correct. Yeah, I think that's the way it went down. I think it's just the second time that's happened.
Second time?
I think so.
Where are all the quarterbacks?
There was just one taken in the first round.
Really?
Yep, only one quarterback went in the first round. I think he was picked 20. That was kind of neat because it was Kenny Pickett, who was the Pittsburgh University quarterback, and he got drafted by the Steelers.
Oh, that'll be fun.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good. All right, so that took place. Do they have more than one day of that, or does it go?
Oh, heavens, yes.
It goes days, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. I want to, well, it goes through Saturday at least.
No, really?
I would think, oh, yeah.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Yeah, how many rounds are there?
I don't know. I don't really know.
Are there 12? I almost want to say there's like 12. I can't remember. But, yeah, there's several rounds yet to come. The Chicago Bears have yet to pick. So hopefully there's some more rounds available.
They haven't even picked yet?
We like to trade away our number one draft picks.
Well, and the teams that really have the worst record from the year before will get a pick first, right? But they sometimes
That's usually the way. That's usually the way it goes. I mean, there can be trades and things that occur that change that, but yeah, that's kind of the way it is supposed to run.
to work. But they make deals. And,
Oh yeah,
yeah, a lot
and
of
apparently
dealing.
there were quite a few deals made yesterday. So
Well,
I didn't watch the draft, but I kind of read a little bit about it.
yeah, I
this
read a little
morning.
this morning. I didn't realize they had that many rounds, but would it be very exciting when you get to the last round? I guess if you've played
Well-
college and you get in at all, you got to be kind of happy, right?
Well, we have found some diamonds in the rough. You know, Tom Brady was no first-round pick.
Yeah.
So when did Tom get picked? Was it like in the 6th round, 7th round, something like that?
I don't know. It's been so long ago.
Yeah,
I
it
can
was a
remember.
long time ago, but yeah, you never know when those diamonds in the rough are going to pop up.
Well, we have some birthdays to celebrate today,
Okay.
Brent. Well, first, this was just sent to me. My wife sent this to me because we talked about it yesterday. It's Courtney Beesler's birthday today, and Scout Evans, which is Courtney's daughter, is having a birthday today.
All right. Wow.
Yeah. So birthdays there. We also have Linda Yancey celebrating a birthday today.
Okay.
Now, there's two Linda Yanceys, so I'm not going to speculate which, because it doesn't show here which one.
Oh, okay.
One's married to a Bob, and the other is married to a Ron. So it's one of the Linda Yanceys. And I won't say how old.
Okay.
I want to say on the good side of the family. Dave Nova is celebrating a birthday today. Dave is a Broken Bow alumni and left here, and I don't know what he's doing now. He used to work in television.
Oh.
Yeah, he was a television guy, but I'm not sure what Dave's doing now. I think the last time I saw Dave was at one of the Blues Fests years back. He was there for that. Chad Garcia is celebrating a birthday
I know
today.
him. Happy birthday.
He'd probably like to sell a car or two for his birthday.
Yeah.
And John Krogan celebrating
my
a birthday
goodness.
today.
Yes, Jumpin' John Krogan.
John, a former employee here at KCNI. People loved him on the air. He loved being on the air.
He worked. Well, he was a high school student.
Yes.
When he worked here. Worked here in high school. Did a great job for
Yeah,
us.
nice guy. And there's a picture here of him and his beautiful wife. So happy birthday goes out to John Krogan. If you're celebrating a birthday today, you're celebrating a birthday with Jerry Seinfeld,
Oh. Okay. How old's Jerry today?
68.
Wow.
Uma Thurman is 52. She was in Kill Bill and Pulp Fiction, to name a few. Also starred in The War with Grandpa as the mother of Maya. Willie Nelson celebrating a birthday today.
Willie 90 yet, or is he getting close?
Not quite. He's 89 today.
89. Wow.
Yep. I'm not saying this. This is how this reads, and I don't know why they do that. The iconic and weed-loving outlaw.
Well,
I guess
hey,
that's
bottom
true.
line is he's 89, man.
Yeah,
And
whatever he's doing, it's working.
and he's still recording music, I think.
Country. Oh, yeah. Matter of fact,
Oh, do you have some?
well,
Oh, is this new?
yes, Willie is so cool. He's one of the last people left that actually send you music in the mail. This is about the fourth CD in the last couple years we received from Willie, and all of a sudden you'll get a package in the mail from Willie Nelson, and he'll send you his latest work, and we have it here. And so we'll play that for you. I have not listened to any of it, but they all look like good songs. The name of the album is A Beautiful Time, and it's Willie Nelson's latest work. So we'll check that out since it's his 89th birthday. And it's also Michelle Pfeiffer's birthday, 64 today. She appeared in Scarface. Ooh,
Oh.
that was also
Never seen it.
Oh man, you better strap yourself in for that one. One Fine Day, the Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Mm-hmm.
She also played the Catwoman, I think, in
Yeah, she did
Yeah.
in the second Batman of the Michael Keaton series.
Yeah. 64 years old, and Tommy James is 75 today, of the Shondells.
Oh, okay. All right. When you just said Tommy James, it wasn't ringing a bell. But now that you say, yeah, Tommy James and the Shondells, of course.
Yeah. So we're going to play a little Tommy James for you in honor of Tommy's birthday, and we'll have some Willie for you a little bit later on.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Love it.
And after we play Tommy James and the Shondells, we'll have the school lunch menus for you and play the game.
That'll work.
Here we go. Tommy James and the Shondells. Well, the story with Tommy James is he had many big hits, but unfortunately his record label was connected to the organized crime. So
well.
Tommy and his band didn't always receive all the benefits of having hit records they might have had if the label wasn't owned or partially owned and affected by the mafia.
Okay.
Just a little side note.
Yeah, well, thanks.
So I'm glad Tommy James is still alive at 75.
Yeah, me too.
This one's called Crystal Blue Persuasion.
baked ham and turkey sub, grilled chicken salad with roasted flatbread, and a fajita deli wrap. Those are on the menu today at Broken Bow Middle and High School.
Ansley Schools, it's hamburgers, fruit, vegetables, and milk.
Sandhills School in Dunning today, chicken patty on a bun with French fries at Sandhills.
Callaway, pepperoni cheese sticks, fruit, vegetables, and milk.
Thetford today, tacos and refried beans on the menu today at Thetford.
Litchfield, chicken sandwiches.
SEM, it says they're delivering pizza today. Delivered pizza is on the menu at SEM.
And at Anselmo Myrna, it's Pizza Hut pizza, toasted cheese sandwiches with creamy tomato soup, a roasted ham and cheddar deli wrap, vegetables, fruit, and milk.
Sergeant today, corn dog, or you can have just a plain hot dog. Chips, baked beans, fruit salad, milk, and salad bar on the menu today at Sargent. Those are your school lunch menus. Here's the menu at the Prairie Pioneer Center in Broken Bow today. It's tater tot casserole today with lettuce, salad, and fruit at the Prairie Pioneer Center.
7:48. Good to have you along. Today is Arbor Day. Americans are encouraged to plant a tree today.
Plant a tree for your tomorrow.
Thank you.
Remember that?
Don't plant. Oh, sure. Bob and I used to sing it all the time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Don't plant it in your neighbor's driveway. Plant it on your own property. Provides shade on a hot day and clean air. And you can make a tree house later on in life. The kids can make a tree house.
Was it John Denver that first sang that sang that jingle? Plant a tree.
I don't know if it was him.
Tomorrow.
I don't know. I just remember it was something you can get in your head and it won't go away.
Mm-hmm.
This is National Zipper Day.
Well, all right. Yes. Time to honor the zipper. Where would we be without the zipper?
Well, oddly enough, we'd be okay because the zipper hasn't been around that long.
Oh.
Which is surprising. It's kind of hard to believe, but the zipper's only about over 100 years old. It was patented back in 1913.
Huh.
So we haven't had zippers for all that long in our history. And ever since then, we've been getting our shirts and our underwear caught in our zippers. Or you have those coats that get caught and you can't zip them up. Or worse, the zipper comes apart at the bottom and then you have the zipper in the middle. But for the most part, zippers work really good. And so this is National Zipper Day.
Is there anybody out there that replaces like zippers for coats anymore?
Ask that again.
Well, you know, you talk, you're zipping up your coat, you zip it up, and the next thing you know, you're halfway up, and then it's wide open.
Oh,
beneath
yeah.
Does anybody out there replace zippers on coats anymore?
Well, unfortunately, I knew of a couple people who did, but honestly, no longer with us on this world. So I would hope there's somebody out there that still knows how to. Putting zippers in isn't an easy job.
No, I wouldn't think so.
So it's a special talent, but yeah.
But it used to be, right?
Yeah.
You could take your coat in and have the zipper replaced.
Yeah. A lot of times dry cleaners would have a seamstress or, there would be a clothing shop or a shop where you bought material to make clothes. And, of course, they had zippers, and they might have somebody that knows how to do it. But it's not all that common anymore.
Yeah, kind of a lost art, probably.
Unfortunately, yeah, because you could still have a really good garment, but if the zipper isn't working.
I have two of them that are real nice, but the zipper is busted.
Yeah, and then they just hang in the closet and take up space because you don't really want to give somebody a coat that the zipper doesn't work.
Right.
But you don't want to throw it away because the coat's still good.
Well, one of them is my Nebraska Cornhusker leather jacket from when did we win our first national championship? 94?
I don't know. You know that.
But the zipper went bad on it years ago. But I still throw it on from time to time. You just can't, obviously, zip it up.
Now, listen, Brent Amperson, if you want to be a late entry for running for Nebraska governor, you've got to have a Cornhusker jacket.
Yeah, I got one. Will it affect my run for governor if I can't zip the coat up?
Well, it could. I mean, it only takes a little something, and it would go viral, and then they would discover that you're running for governor. You have the 3 C's like everybody else, but your coat won't zip.
Yeah. I don't know.
Think it over the weekend.
Okay.
You've only got a little time. Election's coming up. Primary. The ultimate tack. Well, you would have a tack. You'd be looking at a tack. If you're going 160 miles an hour, you might not be looking at it. But you could go that fast in the ultimate track day experience. Your chance to drive on a real racetrack in a supercar like a Lamborghini or a Shelby Mustang or something such as that. And you can pick the car and you can pick the track, either Kansas City or Omaha, if you win. Now, the drawing's coming up on May 2nd, right here on The Breakfast Show. That's Monday, right?
Yes. Yeah, May 2nd would be Monday.
So you have a little time yet to get entered for the ultimate track day experience, brought to you by some great businesses, including Chapin's Furniture, Sun Valley Landscaping in Ansley, The Grocery Cart, Power Solutions, and A1 Auto Repair, all making this possible. Go to sandhillsexpress.com/contests and register. You got a little time left before Monday.
Fantastic.
Jeremy will probably, I don't know how he's going to do that. It's a internet-only registration, so on Monday he'll put it all together and we'll have the drawing on Monday.
Look forward to it.
Should be good. Let's see, what else do we have? Well, I just think I should let you know that we're celebrating and honoring seniors from Anselmo Myrna today on both KCNI and KBBN Radio.
Wonderful.
Now, Jeff Bailey has been in a swirl of he's been worked up.
Oh?
Because with the weather, they don't know exactly, are they going to get to play the baseball games?
Oh.
What time are they going to play the baseball games? So right now, at this time,
okay,
pregame.
As we talk to you at this moment, at 5 till 8 o'clock, Friday morning Central Time.
Right on.
All right.
3 o'clock pregame today.
All right, and we're talking Nebraska baseball.
Yes. So if the weather holds down east, they'll play, and they'll have pregame at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
That means that in fact, all the Anselmo Myrna senior salutes, we were able to get them squeezed in between now and then. So they're going to come to you pretty fast and heavy on KBBN, not so much over on KCNI. They'll be spread out through the early evening.
Okay.
All right. Then I don't know what we'll do if we don't have the game, because we'll have a lot of music, I guess.
Yeah. What if they move the game to 1?
I have no idea. I really don't. All right.
Oh, you want to play the game?
Let's do.
All right, here we go. We've been asking questions about plastic this week.
Yeah. Straws and bottles.
Yep. All right. Oh, this is interesting. Wow. By what, I didn't even know that they had predicted this. By what year do scientists predict that plastic will outweigh fish in the ocean?
I
pound
hate
for
this
pound.
question because if you've seen video or films or pictures of bottles floating in the ocean, it is sad. Don't get me worked up.
I'm sorry, I'm just reading the question. By what year do scientists predict plastic will outweigh fish in the ocean pound for pound? Your choices are 2020. Let's just throw that. One of the choices was 2020. But I don't think it's happened yet.
Well, maybe. We don't know.
Probably closer than we think.
Surprise me.
But anyway, we'll just, it's Friday, so I'm going to give you 3 choices.
Okay.
2050, 2050, 2250, or the year 3000. By what year do scientists predict plastic will outweigh fish in the ocean, pound for pound? Your choices are the year 2050, 2250, or the year 3000. If you know or want to take a guess, call us at 872-2801.
What are they winning?
How about a pizza today?
Pizza at 872-2801.
Hey, so you're a hardworking individual with no direct deposit. Not a problem. You still deserve free checking. Come visit us at any Nebraska State Bank location in Broken Bow, Callaway, or Myrna. We'll help you choose an account that best suits you and your current needs. No direct deposit needed. You'll even get free online and mobile banking because you deserve it. Nebraska State Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
What do you call a magic cow? Moodini. The Beef Month giveaway is coming up in May. Listen to enter and win.
We have a caller on the line. Didn't get a chance to find out who it is, so we'll just ask. Good morning. Who do we have on the air?
This is Todd.
Todd, how you doing?
Good.
Good. This question really irritates me, so I'm just going to back out of here and let Brent talk to you. Okay, Todd?
Yeah, it's going to be a guess.
Okay.
All right. By what year do scientists predict plastic will outweigh fish in the ocean, Todd, pound for pound? Your choices are 2050, 2250, or the year 3000. What do you think?
I'm going to go with 2250.
No.
I'm wrong.
It's actually earlier than that.
What?
They predict that this will happen in less than 30 years from now.
I was hoping that wasn't the case.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm with you. 2050 is what they say.
Wow. Todd, I know you work with water, so just figure out a way to, that we can get our drinks from your pivots without using a plastic bottle. Would that work?
That'd be great.
Just for that, we're going to give you.
We could wash dishes, not use plastic, I guess.
Yeah.
That would work. Maybe use a glass rather than a plastic bottle and throw the plastic bottle away. We're not doing too well, Todd. How's things going out there? As long as we have you on the air, I know this dry spell's got everybody concerned. Although we got a little rain in the air today, as the guys out there preparing their pivots.
Yep, we're way behind, and I think everybody else is in getting things prepared, but we're hard at it.
Okay, all
Trying to
right.
put fires out. It was raining pretty hard over by Callaway this morning.
Okay.
Good to hear. Well, just because you're a nice guy.
Oh, hey, the ringing of the bell means you've won. We'll have a certificate for a personal pan pizza if you'd like to pick it up, Todd, for you. Now,
Good, thank you.
Now, before you go, I don't know if we can. I don't know what we have planned on the show, but would you like for Dave to play "Lady Gaga" for you by Queen sometime today?
That'd be great. I heard Queen's song just a little bit ago.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right. Thanks, Todd.
Thanks, Todd.
That'd be great.
All right. Take care.
You too.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for that, Brent.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We'll be right back.
Adams Land and Cattle would like to congratulate the class of 2022, plus their graduates of the Adams Land and Cattle family. Kiefer Anderson, son of Andra and Dan Anderson. Carson Gaffney, son of Kelly Gaffney and grandson of Bill and Connie Adams. Whitney Hazen, daughter of Dustin Hazen and Joyce and Clayton Johnson. Lane McBride, cattle operations intern. Macy Miller, daughter of Barb and Brandon Miller. Matthew Miller, son of Brad and Stephanie Miller. Kaylee Rosentrader, daughter of Sherry and Jeremy Rosentrader. Molly Staples, daughter of Corey and Amy Staples, granddaughter of Jerry and Linda Adams. And Gage Techmeyer, maintenance intern. Congratulations, seniors, from Adams Land and Cattle.
Ready to get your garden and flower beds going for the season? Make your way to the beautiful Sun Valley Landscaping Greenhouse in Ansley. Chaz and her staff have worked hard to offer you a great variety of plants for any space. From vegetables for your garden to hanging baskets for your porch. Go explore the greenhouse Monday to Friday 10 to 6, Saturday 10 to 5, and Sunday noon to 5. Located east of the Fire Hall off Highway 2 in Ansley. Sun Valley Landscaping.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KPBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News special report. The head of the United Nations visiting the Ukrainian capital as the shelling of Kyiv reignited.
Stunning timing and proximity as the head of the United Nations met with the president and witnessed the Russian devastation with his very own eyes.
There is no way a war can be acceptable in the 21st century.
Antonio Guterres visited where bodies once lay in Bucha, now laid to rest.
CBS's Chris Livesay in Kyiv. Ukrainians have been demonstrating in front of the European Council building in Brussels, calling on the European Union to stop buying Russian oil and gas.
The only way European Union can really help Ukrainians is to stop buying oil and gas.
Anna Malenchek is a Ukrainian citizen living in Belgium. She says when the EU buys oil and gas from Russia, it's simply just funding the war. CBS News Special Report. I'm Linda Kenyon.
Here is a look at state news. I'm Gavin Higgins. A 29-year-old man was arrested after a reported struggle with a Stanton County Sheriff's deputy, according to Sheriff Mike Unger. Ryan Berniak was pulled over for a stop sign violation on Highway 35 near Woodland Park at approximately 1 p.m. on Wednesday. According to Unger, Berniak refused to cooperate and began to struggle after being placed under arrest. Backup units were called to provide assistance before Berniak was physically restrained. Berniak was booked at the sheriff's office and released on a predetermined bond set by the court. He is scheduled to appear in court next month. An effort to recall Gage County board member has failed. Organizers failed to submit signatures by the deadline of April 21st at 5 p.m., according to Gage County Clerk Don Hill. The petition filed by a rural Firth, Nebraska woman sought to recall 6th District Gage County Supervisor Don Schuler, who represents the southeast and an east area of the county. Asked about the outcome, Schuler said he was not surprised. The petition cited his votes on Second Amendment rights, the so-called 30 by 30 plan, the Kansas-Nebraska Heritage Act, and commercial wind turbines. Schuler is the only Democrat on the 7-member board. He won election in November 2020 after defeating an incumbent Democrat in the primary and then defeating a write-in candidate in the November election. He said the petition effort does not change how he serves his district. He feels the campaign was more about attempting to initiate and instill fear. During redistricting approval, Schuler picked up new areas of the north half of Logan Township and a south 1-mile area of Philly Township, essentially shifting the 6th District somewhat to the north. A total of 453 valid signatures of residents in the 6th District on the recall petition were required, or 35% of ballots cast in the last election. There were 30 days to submit petition signatures to the county clerk's office and then 15 days to certify them as valid. The petition was filed March 1st.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monsi Bolaños.
The first round of the NFL draft is officially in the books, with the Jaguars taking Trayvon Walker as the first pick, the Lions taking Aiden Hutchinson as the second pick, and the Texans taking Derek Stingley Jr. as the third pick. In NBA news, the 76ers have eliminated the Raptors 132-97. Joel Embiid had 33 points and 10 rebounds, while the Suns eliminated the Pelicans 115-109, led by Chris Paul, who had 33 points and shot a perfect 14 of 14 from the field. Devin Booker had 13 points, and this is what he had to say after the game.
Really just making sure my body was ready. You know, I was confident in it. You know, I tested it, got some good work in yesterday, and, you know, I knew the adrenaline was going to kick in, and it was time to go. You know, this is a big game for us. Now we just sit back and wait to see what happens in this Utah-Dallas game.
The Mavericks then eliminated the Jazz 98-96, with Luka Doncic having 24 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists.
Here's your weatherology forecast. A high wind warning goes into effect later on tonight. First for today, mostly cloudy skies with scattered showers and storms, high temperatures climbing to the upper 60s. Then for tonight, showers and storms likely, a low of 41. Winds becoming strong out of the northwest, increasing to 30 to 40. Into your Saturday, still very windy conditions, a chance for rain up to 57. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
They grow up so fast, and soon enough they're off to college. But as time goes by, the cost of tuition continues to rise. You know that college is important, but the expenses may seem out of reach. Edward Jones can help. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tim McCaslin.
And I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Janet Lawhorn. Let's work together to help you tackle growing college expenses. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to schedule an appointment. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
And action! It's Dave and Brent getting the action started on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
It is 6 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock, 53 degrees outside under a cloudy sky. We do have continued light rain here at Broken Bow, And you heard Todd mention that it's raining pretty good over around Callaway this morning. So it could be a little spotty, but it looks pretty general on the radar picture. And we're hoping everybody's getting at least some precipitation today. Winds have been out of the east-northeast this morning and pretty gusty at times. Not too bad out there right now. Barometric pressure's at 2960 and now falling. Humidity is up to 95% with the moisture in the air. Our high yesterday was a beautiful 83 with an overnight low of 53. Sunset today at 8:33, sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:38, and we were able to measure a trace of precipitation just before 7 o'clock when the rain started this morning. So hopefully we'll have more to report tomorrow morning during our early morning weather. Some severe thunderstorm activity took place yesterday to the east of us, and you could really see that later on in the evening. It looked like here, Brent, that something was going to happen here. We had clouds all around, and all of a sudden the skies kind of cleared here, and if you look to the east, there's some pretty good clouds over there, and they did have some thunderstorm warnings for Valley County along about 6 o'clock yesterday evening. And then again, they were still talking about thunderstorms at 7:15, and then they had a thunderstorm warning for Sherman County at about 9:15 yesterday. So there was some unsettled severe weather, but most all of that was to the east or southeast of us here in Custer County. So kind of missed that. Hopefully they got some moisture out of that weather that was to the east. As long as you're going to have unsettled weather, it'd be nice to go ahead and get some rain out of it. So we hope they got some over that way because it's dry everywhere. All right. It is Willie Nelson's 89th birthday today.
Wow.
And Willie sent us a CD. And, you know, you can kind of talk about Willie this way, like, Willie sent us this like he's a friend.
Yeah.
Because he just seems so much like a guy that if you had a chance to meet him and he had the time, he'd kind of shoot the breeze with you a little bit and talk to you and you know, just be a generally easy guy to be around. So he sent this to us, and this one has got a little humor to it, I think. I've not heard it, but it's cut number 5 off his new album called A Beautiful Time. The song is I Don't Go to Funerals. That's probably okay.
cleaning your nose? After all, your nose is the body's air filter for trapping dirt and germs, the first line of defense against allergens, bacteria, and viruses from getting into your lungs. But how do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage isn't medicine, it's more like plumbing. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril to the very back of the nose where germs can get trapped and multiply, and then out the other nostril, flushing out mucus and microbes so you can breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier. Join over 2 million others and find out for yourself how refreshing and easy to use Navage is. At Navage.com, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, Bed Bath, and Walmart. Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. This is Friday. That means Mid-Plains Community College is featured during the 8 o'clock hour. And we have the young lady who heads up the whole rodeo over there. How you doing, Casey?
I'm wet.
Isn't that
coming
something?
Outside. I know. I just said I will gladly sacrifice frizzy hair for the day if it just continues to rain.
No kidding. It was kind of weird to walk out this morning and have moisture hit your face.
Yes.
For the first time for many, many days, all of this month, and barely any the month before. So, yeah.
It's awesome. So keep it up. I'm sorry for the boys that are out there golfing today at their home invite, but they'll be okay.
They'll be all right. The wind would be more trouble than rain, and I guess they're probably a little used to that.
Well, yeah. I mean, it couldn't get much worse as far as wind goes. So good luck to the Broken Bow boys golf team.
Are they over practicing right now?
They are out on the driving range. I was like, oh, but it's rain, so we can't complain.
Yeah, that'll be a nice change.
Yes.
So what's going on at Mid-Plains Community College, Broken Bow, part of the network of colleges in this portion of Nebraska?
Yes. What is going on at the college? Busy times right now. Just a note that if you happen to come in the college and you don't find me there, I do have a note up on the counter. So I know there's been a few times that people have stopped by, and if I'm not there, it usually means that I'm probably at a school or at a meeting somewhere. Sometimes we have meetings at the college, but sometimes they're off campus. Yeah. And like this morning, for example, I'm going to head up to Myrna again, so there will not be anyone at the college, but you can always leave me a note there. I have a little sheet that you can fill out that tells me what you needed if you were there, and I will call you back or email you back, however you would prefer that, if you if you miss me. So,
well, Casey, I hesitate to ask because you do have to be careful anymore between business and personal. Is there an email address or text number? How do you work that between your personal and the college?
Yeah, sure. So my cell phone number, everybody has my cell phone number. It's not a secret anymore. Okay. It's on my business card. So yes, if you can always call or text me. I might not answer if I'm in the middle of talking to students, or you can always email brokenbow@mpcc.edu. And on a related note, we are hiring at the campus. We are hiring an administrative assistant. There's an advertisement out on our Facebook page. It's on the chamber website. Couldn't get that word out. And then it's also on our college website as well. So if you're interested and you'd like to apply, you can go on the website and it will give you all the directions on how to do that.
All right, maybe we can make a deal. If you have somebody come in and you talk to them and you realize they might be more like a news person than
can we swap that way?
Can we kind of compare and recommend maybe they come
What
talk
if we combine the two? Is that at all possible?
Maybe.
Oh, boy, that'd be an interesting combination.
I have to say, I went through the drive-thru at Runza the other day, and Kevin handed me my food, and he said, do you know anybody who needs a job? And I said, well, if I do, I'm going to...
They'll be coming to me.
I'm going to interview them first, but after that, I'll send them your way. I know everybody is looking, and, just a note to people, there are a lot of really good jobs out there right now. So, look around and here we go. So
basically, you won't find a better time to take your pick, right? I mean,
absolutely,
there's a lot of options out there to fit what you're talented in. So
absolutely. So, but on that note, the reason that I am out at schools a lot during this time of year is because we're getting students registered. So, and this is specifically early entry students. If you're a high school student and you are taking a dual credit class next fall, even this summer too, but next fall, I really, really need you to get registered now. So, as I said, I'm on my way to Myrna today. I'm going to Sandhills High School on Monday. I'll be at Broken Bow on Tuesday, Arnold the next week. I mean, I'm everywhere, really, just helping kids, because sometimes it is a multi-day process. So if you are a parent or if you happen to be a student and you're listening now, it's really important for you to get registered. A lot of our students know how to register themselves online. We've spent a lot of time training over the last few years. So if you know how to do that, you can go ahead and do that process. You don't have to wait for me. But a lot of students like to make sure that they're getting the right class. So they do like to wait until I'm there. And that's totally fine. But we just need to make sure and get that done before the end of the school year. If you change your mind before next August, something comes up and you don't want to take that class, we can always change. But if you don't get in now, there's a good chance that you won't get in because that class will fill up. So.
And what are we looking at? A couple weeks, 2-3 weeks here?
Yes. Can you guys believe this? Like school. It's dwindling away. Yes. I mean, here we are, May Day on Monday, I think. And then it goes by like a flash after that. So, it's a busy time of year. But again, if you are an early entry student or the parent of an early entry student, make sure that you're asking your child, have you gotten registered for your high school or for your college classes yet? So,
and in that frame of thought, graduations will take place in mid-May, or in some cases earlier or later, and then the kids will be, before they know it, back in school, and they'll really want to have those classes set up and going strong, so when they graduate, they have a little head start, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. I was at Broken Bow High School last night for their academic Wall of Fame presentation and got to hand out the honors cords to 30 kids.
Wow.
30 high school seniors. Just at Broken Bow alone, that had earned 12 or more credit hours. Together, the 30 of them had earned, I think it was 678 credit hours. So it's hands down one of my favorite nights of the year.
Yeah.
Because I get to, congratulate them individually, put the cord around their neck, and brag about them.
Yeah, no kidding. And
it's fun.
See what their work has done. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely.
And working with you guys too. So.
Yep. So that's really what we're working on for the next couple of weeks. During these busy times like this, we kind of take a little pause on some of those fun classes because it's a busy time.
Right.
So we'll start up again here at the end of May with some of those more fun, enrichment classes. Our postcards did go out. I'm really impressed with the look of them. So be on the lookout for that in your mailbox. If you haven't seen them already, you should have by now. But they have a big bright tie-dye on the front because we have a tie-dye class, of course.
Now, how much of what you have the traditional mailing that goes out coincides with what's on your website? Are you able to put those together?
Yes, and we get a lot of calls. It's like I can always tell when the postcard hits mailboxes because our phone rings a lot that day, and that's always fun because then I know. But we get a lot of calls and people want to know how to register. There's a few different ways. We really encourage people to go online and register. You can go to our website, mpcc.edu, click on Business and Community Education, and then find local classes. You'll find Broken Bow, and you can register for anything there, pay for your class, and take care of your registration there. Or you can also give us a call, and we can put you in the class on the backside too. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now,
fun times.
If my memory serves me correctly, and it doesn't often, but I think in our last conversation we had here, you will be unavailable next week. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to Colorado next week. So.
Going out to the Rockies.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Going to go watch my daughter get some awards. So.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
And what is your daughter doing today?
Today Kaylee is playing in her spring championship golf tournament, so out in Colorado Springs. So hopefully it's not raining there, but
yeah,
actually I hope it is raining there. I take that back.
yeah.
I hope it's raining everywhere in the Midwest.
Well, I hope she does well today.
Yes.
All right, so we'll see you not next week, but the week after, and
yes, I believe so.
Right. Anything else that you need to get out, let us know, and we'll try to do that.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Are you going to walk around today in the rain?
I'm going to enjoy it.
Good for you.
I'm going to go get soaked and, just enjoy it.
I think most people are with you that let's just go ahead and get wet. Normally we go, oh, we're getting wet.
I don't even care.
I don't think we do.
It'll wash the bugs off my car, and
yeah,
I'm all for it.
Yeah, those bugs right now that hit your windshield are the stickiest, hardest darn bugs.
They don't come off.
They don't.
They travel in swarms, and you drive through them, and you're
Even like paper towels and Windex, you got to get up there and scrape them off.
I'm waiting for the car wash to get that bug brush thing out that they put out that you can scrub the front of your car. If you're listening, we really need that.
Yeah, go ahead and take note, car wash.
Yes.
Thank you very much. We'll take a time out. We'll continue with these words.
If you're looking for the full package, look no further. Team Physical Therapy is pleased to be able to offer you not only physical therapy, but now occupational therapy and speech therapy. Call 872-5111. Together empowering able movement. Team Physical Therapy can help you in all your therapy needs, from babies to the older adult. Call 872-5111. We offer one-on-one therapy with the rehab specialist. Call 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
Scott with Schlacker Heating and Air Conditioning wishes all of the area seniors the best after graduation. You've worked hard to receive your diplomas, and there's no doubt that if you continue with the same determination, you'll be successful in your future endeavors. Scott is thankful for all of the community support Schlacker Heating and Air Conditioning has received. Give him a call if you are in need of his services. 440-9444. Congratulating the senior class from Scott with Schlacker Heating and Air.
We have a lot of fun here at KCNI KBBN Radio. So much so that a question we get a lot is, do you guys actually work out there? Well, yes, we do, while having fun. This is Jeremy, station manager at KCNI KBBN. We have an open position that is perfect for a friendly, outgoing person who likes to meet and talk to new people. You are sure to meet new people and, yes, have a blast with this position. No radio experience? No problem. We're excited to train you. Toss your resume my direction, jeremy@sandhillsexpress.com. JEREMY@sandhillsexpress.com.
Oh, yeah, the Rolling Stones, Just Your Fool. Boy, it's raining hard now, ladies and gentlemen. Sideways rain. Didn't think we'd ever see it. It looks and feels so good.
The Breakfast Show
Don't know what I'd do without them. They're awesome.
on KCNI KBBN.
So here's Eric Clapton, Let It Rain. a fair price. The Whiskey Barrel in Broken Bow. Stan the Man, ready for you 7 days a week. They're located right across from Gateway Motors, right between Subway and Vet Care, right there near the First Avenue stoplight. They'd love to see you walk in the door. Someone else who would like to see you walk in the door would be Nate and Jack. That's kind of we could do quite a commercial. Nate and Jack. They
that
want
sounds
you
like
back.
a superhero duo, doesn't it? Like Batman and Robin.
Or
Nate and Jack.
Nate and Jack. It could be a country western duo. Nate and Jack.
Yeah, there you go.
And have some Jack with Jack.
Yes. You can also stop in and talk to them about insurance if you like.
Okay.
Universal Insurance Agency reminds you it's a good time to review if you haven't already, and the staff at Universal Insurance is there to help you look at your coverage. They can help you make sure that you're properly insured on all of your equipment and can help to make sure that your building values are at the appropriate levels before you get busy with this planting season, farmers. So give them a call today at Universal Insurance in Broken Bow. 872-6438 is the number, or just stop into their office right off Highway 2. Universal Insurance Agency, a division of GTA Insurance Group.
Thank you very much, Brent. United Methodist Church is offering up Vacation Bible School. It's that time of year, right when school gets out. Usually the kids are still in that school theme, and you go right from school out to Vacation Bible School, and the kids usually love it, and they have sessions available at United Methodist Church.
Yeah, you can register now for their Community Vacation Bible School at the Broken Bow United Methodist Church. This year's theme is Discovery on Adventureland. It'll begin Tuesday, May 31st, and then continue through Friday, June 3rd. It will run 9 a.m. until noon each of those days. And you can get registered now. In fact, you can go to sandhillsexpress.com, go to Community Calendar on the community page, and then go to May 31st. Click on that day. You'll see Vacation Bible School listed. Click on it, and then that will direct you to a link that you can use to register your child. So register now for the Community Vacation Bible School at the Broken Bow United Methodist Church. It is scheduled for Tuesday, May 31st through Friday, June 3rd.
Do you know Nate Bell's mother?
Well, yes, of course.
Sally?
Yeah.
Nice lady, isn't she?
Oh, extremely. Yes.
She's having a birthday today. Well,
No
actually,
way. Really?
tomorrow.
Oh, over the weekend.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I didn't want to miss it. It's kind of a tradition. Now,
I bet I know what song you're going to play.
well, of course. But here's the full story on that. Sally Atkinson Bell did not ever drive a Mustang that I'm aware of.
Oh.
She had a big red Pontiac, four-door,
Okay.
that she drove for a while because my wife and her were chums.
Yeah.
And then she had this really nice blue Monte Carlo she drove for a while. I don't think she drove a Mustang. Well, maybe she did later on. She went to college and came back. Maybe she had a Mustang at one time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. This song is for Sally Atkinson Bell for her birthday. I believe it's tomorrow.
Mustangs
All right. Mustang Sally going out to Sally Bell. That from The Commitments, and there's a lot of great music on that CD. You might remember that movie, The Commitments. It was a dandy. Good to have you folks along. It is raining nicely out there, which is certainly good to see. And it's going to be a little too muddy. It is so nice to say it's going to be a little too muddy to get out and do much later on today or this evening. And so this is a great opportunity to just kind of enjoy this moisture and take a little breather and go to a very special occasion out at Sylvester's in Broken Bow. Chris Lager's coming to town for a special music presentation this evening at Sylvester's, and Fred would like to have you come on out and enjoy the moment. So that is tonight, correct?
Yeah, it is a special night. It's a celebration of life for Jenna Duda. And the Chris Lager Band, as Dave mentioned, will be there as the friends and family of Jenna celebrate her. A celebration of life feels kind of woven throughout every Chris Lager Band performance, and they'll be performing live tonight at Sylvester's from 9 until 1. So we encourage you to go on out and enjoy that very special event.
All right. Thank you, Sally. Sally sent a nice note to us thanking us for playing her song. She said her birthday wouldn't be the same without Mustang Sally being played. We've been doing that for many years, Sally. We'll do it as long as we can, and it's so good that you're happy and healthy at the age that you're having your birthday, because I kind of know exactly how old you are. And getting to the point later in life, Sally, if you're still standing up, it's all good, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're celebrating the rain today on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show as well. Not only birthdays, but the rain that's coming out of the sky right now.
Sitting in the porch swing, listening to the light rain.
Bugs,
Now you can spend that time elsewhere because aerial application is your best advantage against these problems. Let Aero Aviation take control.
When you need a helping hand to get the most from your land, Aero Aviation, let us take control.
For over 50 years, Aero Aviation has been serving the area. Contact Casey to schedule your aerial application this spring.
Varney Health Mart in Broken Bow has a great first aid selection available to you. Items for those springtime scrapes, bumps, and scratches, including hot and cold packs, first aid creams and ointments, and various sizes of bandages. Also going on now, save $2 on any NextCare product with the in-store coupon. Varney Health Mart, downtown Broken Bow. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Springtime is here, believe it or not. We just need some more of that hard-to-get warm weather and some rain. Spring is definitely here at Bow Bootery, though. Our shelves have some great spring styles on them for men, women, and kids. Shoes, sandals, and flip-flops galore. Not all of our orders have come in yet, but you wouldn't know it by looking at what we have. Come visit Bow Bootery and welcome spring with us. East side of the square in Broken Bow.
All of us at Bruning Bank would like to congratulate all 2022 graduates on your well-deserved success. You have worked hard, and we are happy to share in the excitement of this great milestone in your lives. Whatever your plans after graduation may be, Bruning Bank can help you reach any goals you have for the future. Remember that we have a free checking account with no minimum balance. It's only $50 to open and allows up to 10 free foreign ATM withdrawals. We can also help you establish or improve your credit with a Bruning Bank credit card or a personal loan for a new car or anything you may need. Contact us with any questions. Learn more at BruningBank.com. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
It's 8:51. Do you know Thomas Hoff?
I should.
Do you know Michael Hoff?
Yeah.
Okay. Michael was going to be a weightlifter.
Oh.
And then he decided to run a diesel shop.
Okay.
And when he decided to do that, Power Solutions?
Yes.
It just blew up. He started it here in town in a little shop. And if you drive out east, you'll see the shop with all kinds of vehicles around it that need repair or have been repaired. He sells baling equipment, and it looks like we're going to be able to bale some hay now.
Yeah.
So I think they should stop in and to Power Solutions and check it out.
There you go. Yeah, they're looking for people, or for a person anyway, to join their team. They are growing, like Dave said. They are your Vermeer dealership as well, and in need of an ag mechanic. Applicant must have knowledge and experience working on ag equipment, of course. Competitive wage, negotiable with experience. This is a year-round position with pre-postseason maintenance in the off-season. They have a comfortable work environment, fun atmosphere to work in. Their benefits package is really good, too. Includes health care, supplemental insurance, retirement, paid time off, holiday pay, and even relocation assistance if needed. To apply, stop out at Power Solutions, or you can give them a call at 872-5522, 872-5522. You can also send your resume to them through email. Their email address is office.powersolution@gmail.com.
Brent.
Dave.
Do you like pizza?
Sure.
You like pizza a lot?
I eat it occasionally, yes.
How does your tummy feel and your attitude after you have a delicious pizza?
Usually satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably one of the longest running restaurants as far as, like chain restaurants. I guess that's probably not a very good word, but a chain restaurant is the Pizza Hut here in Broken Bow.
Sure.
They were one of the first ones who invested in the community.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how many pizzas they have sold since they opened up.
Man, wouldn't that be an interesting question to hear the answer to?
Yeah. Maybe you can ask sometime when you're driving through and picking up your pizza.
Would it be in the millions?
Oh, I would
By
think,
now,
I would think so. Yeah. How many pieces of sausage and mushrooms have been used to serve those millions of pizzas through the Pizza Hut in Broken Bow?
Yeah.
That's a question to be answered.
It is, yeah. Pizza Hut ready to keep serving pizza, too. They're ready to go to work for you. We had Tammy on the air talking about everything they have going on at the Pizza Hut here just a couple of days ago. They are featuring the big dinner box. I think Tammy said in her conversation with us that the dinner box has never gone away, but there's kind of times of the year that they kind of promote it more heavily, and this is kind of one of those times. So remember, the big dinner box is available. You really get a lot of food for just $23.99 is what it costs. You get 2 medium rectangular pan, 1-topping pizzas, 5 breadsticks, half a pan of pasta, or 8 boneless wings of your flavor, your choice. All of that for just $23.99. Looks like their spicy pizza, which has really been popular, that's sticking around for a little longer until May 9th. Try the double pepperoni, Hawaiian, or veggie, just $13.99 for a large. And, of course, they're looking for people to join their team, looking for all positions, wonderful benefits, flexible hours, competitive wage. You can stop in or apply online. You can also call and visit with Tammy at 870-1520 at the Broken Bow Pizza Hut. So check it out. Broken Bow Pizza Hut, ready to go to work for you.
We received a question in our chat box today asking about fire trucks headed south this morning. We don't have a lot of details on this, and so we're not going to be, speculating here, but we do want you to know that some mutual aid has been called in for a fire south of Broken Bow on the Highway 21. So if you're driving out that way or coming into town, be aware that there are fire trucks headed that way, and you want to make room and pull over and let them get to their destination. So please be careful out there. Fire trucks on Highway 21 traveling south of Broken Bow for a fire there. We'll be right back.
Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley salutes the graduating seniors at all our local schools. This group of graduates is made up of hardworking individuals who have already learned the benefits of being dedicated to academic excellence, a lesson certain to help them reach even loftier goals. Whether it's college, the military, or immediately into the workforce, these young people are well prepared, thanks to their teachers and their parents. The community is very proud of them. Best of luck from Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley.
Get the used equipment you need now. Purple Wave Auction sells hundreds of pieces.
KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Special Report. Inflation is way up. Here's CBS's Jim Krasula.
An inflation gauge closely watched by the Federal Reserve jumped 6.6% in March compared with a year ago. That's the highest reading in 40 years, and further evidence that surging prices are affecting household budgets and the health of the economy. There are signs from the Commerce Department, though, that inflation may be slowing and nearing a peak, at least for now.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says a major factor driving inflation, the high cost of oil and gas. Democrats say they and the American people have had enough.
People want to know why we are not doing something about the exploitation of big oil in terms of its impact on America's working families.
Lawmakers have introduced a bill that would give the Federal Trade Commission increased authority to crack down on price gougers. CBS News Special Report. I'm Linda Kenyon.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monse Bolaños.
The first round of the NFL draft is officially in the books, with the Jaguars taking Trayvon Walker as the first pick, the Lions taking Aiden Hutchinson as the second pick, and the Texans taking Derek Stingley Jr. as the third pick. In NBA news, the 76ers have eliminated the Raptors 132-97. Joel Embiid had 33 points and 10 rebounds, while the Suns eliminated the Pelicans 115-109, led by Chris Paul, who had 33 points and shot a perfect 14 of 14 from the field. Devin Booker had 13 points, and this is what he had to say after the game.
Really just making sure my body was ready. You know, I was confident in it. You know, I tested it, got some good work in yesterday, and, you know, I knew the adrenaline was going to kick in and it was time to go. You know, this is a big game for us. Now we just sit back and wait to see what happens in this Utah-Dallas game.
The Mavericks then eliminated the Jazz 98-96, with Luka Doncic having 24 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists.
Here's your weatherology forecast. A high wind warning goes into effect later on tonight. First for today, mostly cloudy skies with scattered showers and storms, high temperatures climbing to the upper 60s. Then for tonight, showers and storms likely, a low of 41. Winds becoming strong out of the northwest, increasing to 30 to 40. Into your Saturday, still very windy conditions, a chance for rain up to 57. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Caro.
News and weather was brought to you today by Custer Electric and Irrigation in Broken Bow. Custer Electric and Irrigation, your local Zematic by Lindsay dealer, is prepared to help you this spring. Your pivots are going to be working hard as always, which means you want to make sure they're up to it. Schedule a pivot inspection with Custer Electric and Irrigation. Every fourth inspection is free, by the way, and you receive 10% off all parts used. Here's another plus. Inspected pivots get a 10% parts discount during irrigation season. When it comes to electrical work, the season doesn't matter. When you need residential, commercial, or ag work done, call Custer Electric and Irrigation. They can tackle that well motor rewinding too. If you're looking for the only business in the area that can take on your electrical, ag, and irrigation needs with one phone call or handshake, you've found it. Your friends at Custer Electric and Irrigation look forward to partnering with you. Call today at 872-7786, follow them on Facebook, or visit custerei.com. Custer Electric and Irrigation. Experience the difference.
Thank you, Custer Electric and Irrigation, for bringing our folks weather and news at 9. It's 51 degrees outside, dark sky, clouds with rain, a nice gentle rain right now. We did have some heavier rains earlier with some winds. Winds have calmed down, and we have just a nice, steady, light rain to medium rain right now here in Broken Bow. Hopefully you're getting some too. Barometric pressure turned clear around. It was dropping and leveled off at 2960, up 6 points in a big hurry. Humidity also up there at 94%. So some nice rain coming down here in Broken Bow. Do want to remind you that we are aware of a fire south of Broken Bow on 21 that's being taken care of by our volunteer firemen, and mutual aid has been called in, so there may be some rigs running up and down the highway, water rigs and so forth. So if you're traveling to work this morning, or you're leaving town, going south or coming in from the north on 21, be aware that some fire vehicles may be out there, emergency vehicles on your way. So kind of keep your heads up for that if you would, please. 9:05, Brent and Dave with you here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. It's good to have you aboard. Did have something that I wanted to bring forward here at this time, just to make you feel, well, fortunate.
Well, it's always good to be reminded how fortunate we are.
Fortunate not to have won the latest Powerball.
Oh.
Because,
okay.
as you've mentioned before, it may be a curse, not a blessing, to win that much money. Now, it always is interesting to talk to people how they feel about someone who wins lots of money, or Elon Musk, who has billions and billions of dollars and spends it to go up on a little space ride and comes back. And
or buy Twitter.
Or, he could help so many people, and maybe he does. We don't, you don't know what people do privately.
Right.
But when you win a $473 million Powerball, what do you do with that much money? You don't need that much money. You don't need $473 million. If the government takes half of it, you've got yourself, $230-some million in your hand.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just one person won that?
Yeah, out in Arizona. Just won it recently. There was only one winning ticket. That was last night.
Yeah.
Powerball, and was bought at a convenience store near Mesa, Arizona. The pre-tax lump sum is worth actually a little more than half, $283 million. So is that going to be a blessing or a burden for those people?
I don't know. Sometimes you'll be in conversation, and especially when the lottery gets way up there, you'll have conversations with people, and they'll say, what would you do if you won the lottery? Got to be honest, sometimes I've said, I'd move. Go somewhere where nobody knew me.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, that would be tempting, or put a big wall up around your house, whatever. You know what I do?
I just can't even fathom that.
Oh, I know exactly.
$200 million at your disposal. I don't know. I can't even fathom that.
I used to say I'd buy a bigger tower and transmitter.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know if I do that now, but I would. I know what I would do if I won the jackpot. I would buy Liana at Nebraska Land Hearing Center spaghetti for the rest of her life.
You mean Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I would do. I would buy Liana, who's hotter than a plate of lasagna. I would buy her plates of lasagna for the rest of her life.
Wow, that's great. I believe that's a transition into our live read for Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, where Liana works. Because Liana right now, and all of them at Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, is looking for someone to help them out. They're growing and are looking for an energetic, results-oriented agent in their Broken Bow office. Insurance license and or experience is a plus, but it's not required. They'll pay to get you licensed, help train you. Computer and people skills, though, are a must in the insurance business. Some of the job requirements that they post: you must have your high school diploma or GED, enthusiastic relationship builder, ability to multitask, results-oriented with a strong sense of initiative and urgency, and, of course, be flexible, objective, and professional. To find out more, if you're interested, contact Liana at 308-836-2201, 836-2201 for the Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency.
And I think I would buy Chip some chaps to ride a motorcycle on. Black leather chaps, because Chip is hip.
Oh, if you won the lottery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he would look good.
Oh, if you won the lottery, if you won like over $200 million, you could buy your own bike, and then, does Chip have a bike?
Nobody needs one.
Okay, well, you could, $200 million plus, you could buy each of you a bike, and then you could, have your own little bikers club.
I think I'd buy him some spurs, too. And that would have Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency on the center of the spur.
And the nice thing is, you would know that the motorcycles would be well insured.
Yeah, he'd have them covered.
Yeah, exactly.
Certainly he would. You know what I would also do? If I had won a $280 million in lotto money, I'd buy Roxanne some earrings.
Oh, really? Okay.
Real fancy ones.
Oh, yeah. Man, you could, diamonds easily.
Yeah, I'd buy Roxanne diamond earrings that look like hearing aids.
Oh.
To advertise Nebraska Land Hearing Center.
Yes, you bet. Roxanne is your board-certified hearing instrument specialist with over 30 years of experience. Do you struggle with your hearing and or worry about missing out on conversations with family and friends at gatherings? If so, stop in to see Roxanne because she can help. Offering some great things right now, like free hearing evaluation and free office calls, free extended warranties on new hearing aids, extended discounts for buying local, just some of the things that she is offering right now, even free chamber bucks possible for some folks, too, if you call in and make an appointment. 308-384-3852 is the number, 308-384-3852. No need traveling to Lincoln or Omaha or even Denver. You don't have to go out of town because Roxanne sells the top technology available in the world right here. You'll find her office at the Broken Bow Chamber Building, downtown Broken Bow.
Also, if was lucky enough to win $280 million in Powerball money, I'd build my wife, Joan, her own personal library.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then she could research and check out books and kind of be in an environment of the library. I think she'd enjoy that.
Yeah. What would you do for your neighbor?
Well, I'd probably lease them a hose and a sprinkler and give them...
I don't need it today.
And I'd give them 6 months free.
Oh.
On the lease.
If you won over $280 million, that's the gift you would give to your neighbor.
Yeah, 6 months free on the lease for the hose and sprinkler. And I might throw in some flowers for Shelley.
Wow. Well, you're all heart.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, that's a pretty good deal.
Mm.
More after these words.
Pearson Physical Therapy invites you to a free upcoming event to learn essential skills for caregivers. May 26th at 2 p.m. at the Broken Bow Library. Learn instruction on fall prevention, transfer training, positioning tips, lifting techniques, and more. Attend whether you're a full-time caregiver, have a grandparent living with you, or simply want to learn how to keep your loved one and yourself safe. To RSVP, call Pearson Physical Therapy at 872-5800 or go to pearsonpt.com. Graduation doesn't come easy. To graduate requires a lot of effort and time. You've made a lot of sacrifices to accomplishment, graduates, and the Foo Bar and Grill in Anselmo is very happy for you. Looking for a place to go with a great atmosphere and tasty food? Visit the Foo Bar and Grill. They have fantastic dinner specials on the weekend, and they look forward to seeing you. You'll be glad you made the drive. Many congratulations on this great triumph in your life, graduates, from the Foo Bar and Grill in Anselmo. This salute to the class of 2022 at Anselmo Myrna High School is brought to you by Kristen Electric. Olivia Miller will be attending the University of Nebraska at Lincoln, where she will major in audiology. Congratulations and good luck to Olivia Miller, a 2022 graduate of Anselmo Myrna High School. This senior salute was brought to you by Kristen Electric.
You know what? I feel a little cheap just saying that I would give you the 6 months free on your lease on the hose and sprinkler.
Yeah, this is if you won the lottery and had over $280 million.
I think what I'd also throw in for free, at no charge to you, free oil change for your lawnmower.
Oh, well, thanks, Dave.
Yeah, I think that would be...
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm thinking of you.
Yeah, well, you're all heart. That's,
thank you.
You know,
that really warms my soul.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, warms my soul too.
Here's Tim Holcomb doing a rain dance. Free oil change for your mower, and
I have a push mower.
Off the air.
Probably costs about,
well, you
$5.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
But, okay, now here's a question. Now, on the oil change, you mean you would pay for me to, like, take it somewhere and have the oil changed, as opposed to just buying the products that I purchased to change the oil myself?
I'd have to think about that one. That's a little bit in a gray
would
area.
You throw in? Would you throw in a new air filter and spark plug, maybe?
Yeah, I could probably consider that.
Yeah. Well, I don't want you to be cutting yourself short with $286 million.
I do really want to get you a better tire wrench for your cars, so that if you have a flat tire,
are you talking like one of those cordless drills that they use on like race cars?
No,
that would be very generous. Thank you.
No.
Well, you could think how quick you could change your tire out if you were, something happened. That'd be fantastic. Thank you.
There's no.
Would it come
need
with a
for that.
charger? Would the drill come with a charger too?
No, you got lithium
nice.
batteries messing up the world. No, you need a manual with the four rods on it with the different sizes on each end.
That's the kind of wrench you're talking.
Those are
if you won
sweet.
$286 million in the lottery, that would be your gift to me. A manual wrench to change out a tire.
You betcha. And I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll throw in, if this happens, I'll throw in some of that rust stuff you spray on there to make the rust, to lubricate it.
Oh, thanks, Dave. You're all heart.
But you know what else
You're
works?
extremely generous. When I look at you, I just see generosity. That's what I see. See generous Dave.
My experience is that if you're in a jam and you don't have that squirt can, suntan lotion will work to help get the bolts off.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and splurge for the spray can and a manual wrench.
Well, I have to admit, I'm feeling kind of fortunate. This is like turning into a gift package now.
It's growing.
Thanks so much.
We'll take a time out.
Graduation doesn't come easy. To graduate requires a lot of effort and time. You've made a lot of sacrifices to accomplishment, graduates, and the Foo Bar and Grill in Anselmo is very happy for you. Looking for a place to go with a great atmosphere and tasty food? Visit the Foo Bar and Grill. They have fantastic dinner specials on the weekend, and they look forward to seeing you. You'll be glad you made the drive. Many congratulations on this great triumph in your life, graduates, from the Foo Bar and Grill in Anselmo.
Why? Just think about it. Why is the #1 selling brand of chainsaws not sold at Lowe's or the Home Depot? We can give you over 10,000 reasons. That's how many authorized local steel dealers you can find across the country. Visit one and you'll find a range of dependable gas and battery-powered tools, from trimmers to blowers. And you'll find service from experienced professionals. Real Steel. Find yours at steelusa.com. Lowe's and Home Depot are trademarks of their respective companies.
Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know. They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach, and why over 10,000 local steel dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans. Just 3 words. Made in America. Real Steel. Find yours at steelusa.com. The majority of steel products sold in America are made in America of U.S. and foreign materials. Batteries and chargers are sourced internationally.
This salute to the class of 2022 at Anselmo Myrna High School is being brought to you by The Grocery Cart. Congratulations to Kylie Grafe. Kylie plans to attend and graduate from McCook Beauty Academy. Congratulations and good luck to Kylie Grafe, a 2022 graduate of Anselmo Myrna High School. This senior salute was brought to you by The Grocery Cart.
9:24. I just feel like you're a little out of sorts with me. Let's move along and talk about the Nebraska Department of Transportation. We want you to know there is a job available there, and you can apply by doing what, Brent?
Yeah, well, actually more than one. Do you like to drive big trucks? Work as a team. Want a lasting career? How about building a retirement that you can count on? Well, if so, Nebraska Department of Transportation has a place for you. For full job descriptions for everything they have available and to apply, you need to go to their website. It is statejobs.nebraska.gov. They have positions like auto diesel mechanics, highway construction technician, and highway maintenance workers are available as well in the following locations of Ansley, Big Springs, Ogallala, North Platte, and Thetford. The state of Nebraska is an equal opportunity veterans preference employer. But again, to apply for any of these jobs and to take a look at them, you need to go to statejobs.nebraska.gov. That's G-O-V.
Thank you. Speaking of government, let's talk about the Lower Loop NRD.
You said today's Arbor Day, right?
That's right.
Okay, well, this is a very good job opportunity to read on Arbor Day because the Lower Loop NRD is looking for people to plant trees. They need tree planters, planting tree seedlings. They will train you. Positions available in Ord and Broken Bow. Need immediately. So contact Lower Loop NRD if interested. 728-3221. 728-3221. They are an equal opportunity employer.
Thank you, Brent. More right after these words on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on a Friday. This salute to the class of 2022 at Anselmo Myrna High School is brought to you by Foo Bar and Grill in Anselmo. Cody Miller plans on entering the workforce, helping with the family trucking business. Congratulations and good luck to Cody Miller, a 2022 graduate of Anselmo Myrna High School. The senior salute was brought to you by Foo Bar and Grill in Anselmo.
Glyphosate-resistant weeds are a growing problem for soybean growers. Intermock herbicide from UPL is a powerful combination of glufosinate and S-metolachlor for immediate, long-lasting, and overlapping residual control of tough broadleaves and grasses in glufosinate-tolerant soybeans, including Palmer Amaranth, water hemp, lamb's quarter, and more. Ask your retailer about Intermock, the 2-in-1 herbicide solution from UPL, and always read and follow label directions. Weed resistance is a growing problem for soybean growers, but now there's a way to control weeds and help break the cycle of resistance. New Preview 2.1 SC herbicide from UPL, an innovative new combination of active ingredients in a novel SC formulation. So powerful, so long-lasting, it can control the most devastating broadleaf weeds before they start, giving you a preview of what your fields will look like at harvest. Ask your retailer about new Preview 2.1 SC, and always read and follow label directions.
Here's a little music from Sunvolt, singing about living in the USA.
They say freedom
Wanted to let you know that Gun Sense, John and the team was planning an annual open house for this weekend. They'll have, people come in and shoot at the shooting range and take a look at what they have as far as things in the store. But due to the weather forecast for the weekend, they're going to move that. They were planning on having that this weekend, and John will reschedule that at a later date. If you have questions about it, give John a call at 308-732-3348. 308-732-3348. Of course, if you want to talk to them about their suppressors and thermal equipment, they will talk to you about that, and later on they'll have an open house and gathering where you can take a look and actually test some of those things out. But that has been postponed from this weekend. Brent?
Yes, Dave?
Do you have hard water at your house in our neighborhood? Is your water a little hard? Have you noticed any build up so far?
No.
We have hard water at our house, so I'm assuming you probably will too.
Oh, well, okay.
I don't know. Do you have a water softener in your house?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's good, because otherwise you get a buildup. And I was going to offer to buy you some Ajax and some scrubbers in case you need to.
Oh, yeah. If you won the lottery.
Yeah.
This would be what you would give to me.
Yeah, to relieve
if Dave won $286 million. What are we up to now? Like I said, this is like turning into a gift package. What do we got? You're going to buy me some oil and maybe a spark plug to get my push lawnmower ready for the season.
Right on.
You would, you were going to now this is interesting. You wouldn't buy me a new garden hose and a sprinkler, but you would allow me to use one for 6 months for free.
Yeah, and then
is that it?
Yes, and then
you're not going to give me a garden hose and a sprinkler, but you would allow me to sign a contract and use it for 6 months. This is if you won the lottery and had over $286 million to spend.
Yes, and I do that because then if after you use it for 6 months, then the lease kicks in, and then following the lease, whatever that term is, then you would have the option to buy it. And
now wait a minute. Let me get this straight. If you won the lottery, you would basically you would offer me the ability to lease a garden hose and sprinkler.
You bet.
So I would have to sign the lease. Correct?
Yeah.
I would have to sign an agreement with you.
Yes.
And for a certain length of time,
6 months would be the free time, and then it would automatically.
That's what I'm getting at. I'd have to sign a lease for an extended amount of time, but the first 6 months I would be able to use it for free.
That's right.
And then I would be paying you, a person who had just won the lottery and has $286 million.
Well, as your mother used to say, it's for your own good, Brent. And what I could do with that, I could be a little flexible, but here's how the leases that I've experienced work. You would pay that lease for whatever time the lease is set up for, and then you would need to notify me towards 30 days out from the end of that lease time that you wanted to return the hose and sprinkler. You want the lease to terminate. If you don't, it automatically renews, and then you would continue to pay for the use of that hose and sprinkler. But if you wanted then to do a buyout,
basically, you're kind of going along the lines of some of these app services. Get the free 30-day trial. And then you enjoy it for 30 days, and you completely forget that you have it, and the next thing you know, you get a bill because, boom, you didn't cancel it within 30 days, so now you're paying.
Well,
so that's basically what I would be doing with you.
It's kind of
that would be your gift. This would be your gift to me if you won the lottery.
From neighbor to neighbor,
$286 million.
Neighbor to neighbor.
I tell you.
And
well, first off, you can forget about me even signing the lease. I'll go out and buy my own hose and my own sprinkler.
Well, it's your choice.
I'll find a way.
You don't have
a person who, trying to live off a radio person's salary, doesn't win the lottery, You know, neighbor wins the lottery and then wants him to go into a lease agreement as a gift.
Exactly.
Because I won the lottery. Brent, I want to be generous to you. I want to give you something.
I'm glad you're finally realizing how it all works. I don't want you to get the big head. And, you know, you sign the lease at the beginning, then you get 6 months free. Then the lease begins, let's say for a year. You let me know 30 days out that you want to go ahead and purchase that. There'll be some deduction off the cost of the hose and the sprinkler for agreeing to, buy out the lease. Otherwise, if you don't contact me, it automatically renews and the lease continues.
Now, you had talked about this earlier. This was before we were going with the, what would Dave do? Because someone, from Mesa, Arizona just won the lottery, just hit it big.
Yeah.
Is that the deal?
Right on.
All right, so we were asking Dave the question, what would you do with $286 million? Because that's going to be their lump sum payment or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you would not just go out and buy me a garden hose and a new sprinkler if you won the lottery?
No, but I would buy you a new wrench to change your tires and the lubricant to take the bolts off.
Which you said was suntan lotion.
Well, no, I'm going to go ahead and go with the actual can of spray.
Oh.
And then I would also be generous enough to buy you an oil change for your mower.
Oh, actually
I'd really prefer if you bought the oil separately. It would be less money if you would just buy the oil and the spark plug, whatever you need, a belt or a filter, and then I would pay you back for that.
Oh, I see. So you're not offering to have the oil changed in my lawnmower. You're just offering to buy the products for me to change it.
Well, I'd prefer that it'd be less money if you did it yourself. But if you want to have it serviced, then I guess I could deal with that.
Yeah.
But I'd rather you do it.
We've known each other for how long? 30 years now, you and I?
Yeah. That's because we're buddies.
30 years.
Neighbors
that would
now.
be your gift to me if you won $286 million in the lottery.
Yes, because I have some other places to spend the rest of the money. Hey, I know what.
Well, I know a brand new garden hose and sprinkler would really set you back if you won $286 million. I wouldn't want to cramp your style.
Every little bit makes a difference. Also, if I had that $286 million, I wonder if I could have my record cleaned up. Because
your record?
Well, my past record.
I get it.
Because I got some things.
Okay.
That Google thing where they put your bad things at the bottom of the page.
Yeah, are you gonna? That's probably one of the things you would subscribe to, huh? If you won the lottery.
Yeah, that would be that'd be very expensive, but I think it'd be worth it. And then also, if I wanted to apply for a job at the judicial branch here in Broken Bow.
Oh, so you still want to work if you won $286 million?
Well, I think you should work some. Otherwise, you'll just sit around and eat bombs and sit on the porch. Got to have something to do. But I don't think I could apply for this job unless my record was clean. How does that work?
I don't know. The job Dave's talking about is the Custer County Court in Broken Bow is accepting applications for a full-time assistant clerk 2. For detailed posting information and to apply, you need to go to statejobs.nebraska.gov. G-O-V.
Mm-hmm.
Deadline to apply is May 9th, and there's a hiring bonus with it as well. So good job. If you're interested in applying, please visit statejobs.nebraska.gov. G-O-V.
Oh, thank you. Also, Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership is looking for someone who has experience in taking time to help infant toddlers.
Yes, they are looking for an individual to work as an infant toddler teacher in Broken Bow, full-time position, good starting wage, great benefits. Looking for someone with their Child Development Associate Certificate, would prefer someone with an associate's or bachelor's degree in early childhood education, previous experience working with infants up to 3 years old and their families. General duties would include, but are not limited to, primary care, lesson planning for infants and toddlers, and conduct parent meetings and complete various reports. For more information, contact CNCAP at 308-745-0780. Extension is 0. Or you can apply online by going to centralnebraskacap.com.
Thank you, Brent. Good friend, good buddy, good neighbor.
Yeah, I'm finding out just how good of a friend and how good of a buddy and how good of a neighbor when you're talking. You won't even buy me a brand new garden hose and a new sprinkler if you won the lottery and had over $286 million. The gift that you would give me is a lease agreement to use the hose and sprinkler free for 6 months.
That's right.
And then the lease would take over. That's your gift to me if you won the lottery.
Yes, and I'm going to just lay it out on the line here before we close the show. Part of the reason is that I don't want your mother, Peggy, mad at me.
Now, how would my mom be upset at you if out of the goodness of your heart, if you won $286 million, you would spend like $30 on me to get a sprinkler and a garden hose?
I don't think Mom, Peggy, or Jim wants you to be spoiled. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Dave. You're so generous. It's great to just kind of get a better feel for your generosity today. Thanks so much.
Thank you. And by the way, if you don't mind this weekend, I might be moving some furniture upstairs.
Oh, need some help, do you?
I was wondering if you come over and give me a hand.
Oh, well, love to.